Greetings, my fellow travelers. Well, hopefully things will render properly. So, yeah, basically I've just moved it to the side. Around the teleporter, there might be a little bit of rock creep, but that's easy fix. It's 1 story higher. This is from a video that I've had now for quite some time. And the starting point of the pyramid is, well, a square panel on the ground, 4 panels up, 2 short walls, floor panel, 2 walls, and 1 short wall. Well, the last 2 walls and the short wall, they're almost the top of the pyramid. The floor panel, 2 down from the top, 4 up from the bottom, is your center point, so to speak. So from there you do a 3x3 floor arrangement. And you wire glitch the outside of that bigger square to the outside of the smaller but higher square, and that gives you the angles. Well, that's basically the part where the entrance is. It's a 3x3 arrangement on the ground. Well, by doing it 1 higher, I created a basement. So instead of having just the base computer and a staircase going towards the Nautilon, I've got, well, base computer, an office, and the staircase leading down to the Nautilon. That's the teleporter leading to the other structure. And that is the teleporter that will be leading to a 3-sided pyramid off the far end of the little plateau. And off that 3-sided pyramid, there'll be an entrance on the ground, the island, and 2 exits over the water to landing pads. I'm rapidly approaching the maximum amount of landing pads. Anyway, can I see the structure through the water? Barely. Alright, where we're going to go is in a moment anyway. So it is nighttime. Let's see if I've been successful with the lighting. So it's an extruded door, which by extruding steps forward and does cover the gap reasonably well. A tiny little hole at the top of the triangle there. Sorry, there was a yawn. Fucked up yesterday. I went to bed way too early because I was tired. And of course, I woke up in the middle of the afternoon, both yesterday and today. So my sleep is foobar. Alright. Overseer's office, scientist's office, I haven't recruited him yet. Bunch of servers, a jukebox, and I have it set so the melody stuff is off, so it's just the beat, which is, well, soothing. This one here, data cabinet and a base computer. So sort of, let's say parallel, because this guy's obviously alone, whereas there's 2 of them. Need to put something there that yeah, that works. These guys provide great lighting tiny little gaps in the corners, but we'll do without them. And on the subject of doing without them, one here just got a little bit tight getting through. And here you got a full floor panel here. Well, with the wall, not so much. So I put one of the new lamps. All right. Don't know why, but it seems to be higher. I really don't know why. It's just somehow... I remember when I plopped it down, it seemed to be just a bit higher than the ground. I was expecting, the ground to settle downwards. Didn't happen. Now that I'm walking right by it, it does look higher. Works for me. I could have, done it one further forward, and no, I'm not going to do it because I had a hard time with the railing. Sometimes the railing works, and sometimes it's a bugbear. All right, so slightly different arrangement for the door. There's not going to be anything in here really. I might just put a few crates and stuff. Just down we go. Oh, here's the irony. Ever since I sealed this up, I have had the funny Medusa / squid-like creatures. These guys are still around, but at least they're keeping their distance from the building. You're trying to build stuff and you've got fish swimming through what you're working on. But I will say this, once you seal something up, it seems to keep the fish out. So yeah, yeah, that's, literally I could have plopped it down on the rock. Ah, there they are. Guys, stay out. All right. Oh, right. I had not been able to connect because the starship was too close. I'm not sure what constitutes too close. I mean, it was frigging over there. But I moved it twice as far. Now, oh dear. It isn't perfectly aligned. Ever so, not actually making a gap, but potential is there. There's no doors. Those are just metal triangles, but they represent doors. There's nothing inside, but you'd be going in there and there'd be either a teleporter ring or fruit juice bar or something to greet your guests and travelers. And literally the top part would be it, because it's meant to be something of a ruin, and I haven't quite set up here, but over here I did something a little different, and believe me, it was it took a bit of effort to get that guy there, and those would be the support columns. So it's indicating that it collapsed at one point. Base teleport ring. Gosh, you gotta have the teleport ring at the bottom of a lake, or ocean. Yeah, it's quite the cliff on this side. Base is over there. It turns out that had I set up the base a small floor panel leftwards, and yes, unknown to me, at least 2 short walls higher up, the supporting structure would have landed on top of the cliff instead of literally skimming along the end of it. I could have easily put a dozen panels downwards. Okay, I think I haven't quite finished this part. Lost the wall Master Kenobi has. How embarrassing. I know what I'm doing in the next few minutes before grabbing the scientist. So, yeah, it'd be like a staircase here, but it collapsed a long time ago. Seaweeds have taken over. Eventually I'll put a plant or a tree. I just don't have them. I'm in creative mode. I basically pretty much unlocked everything, which basically gives me the blueprints. Oh yeah, I was trying to put a short wall on top of that, and not meeting with a tremendous amount of success. Don't know why the short walls shimmer like that. It's a little bit disconcerting. Well, if I keep on recording, it's going to take me 30 tries. If I don't, it'll probably just take 2 more. Yeah, so may plant some plants or something, but it's basically a hollow structure. I'm deep down enough that any weather the planet has won't affect me. It is, quote unquote, painfully hot rain. You go outside and you get scalded. Yeah, so put a couple floor panels and put another landing deck. We're gonna see how it goes. But I really should rename the base Pyramids. That's all she wrote, my fellow travelers. Farewell.